If you're headed to Sri Lanka, you should not miss out on Galle and Unawatuna. This little colonial coastal town is filled with history and beautiful architecture. If you're new here, my name is Camilla, and for the last 3 years, I've been making travel series from all over the world here on my YouTube channel. John and I just spent 1 month in Sri Lanka, and this is the last episode of our Sri Lanka travel series. We had such an amazing time exploring everything Sri Lanka has to offer, and I'm so happy you guys have enjoyed this series. Now, without further delay, let's see what this last episode is all about. Good morning, friends, and welcome to a new episode here from Sri Lanka. Today we are in Galle, and right behind me is the Amari Hotel that we are staying at. A bit too resort for our style, but they do have beautiful beaches and beautiful rooms. In today's video, I am going to show you things you can do in Galle and Unawatuna since it's so close to each other. So when I came to Sri Lanka, there are so many places that you want to visit. It's hard to know what to choose, because when I was coming here, I was searching for things to do in Galle, and it was kind of like a lot of the same stuff over and over again. So I wanted to make a good video for you guys so you can use this to get some inspiration and hopefully do some of the same things as well. But before we jump into today's video, remember to subscribe and like and comment if you've been in Sri Lanka. Are you from Sri Lanka? Are you planning to go? Let's jump into today's video. Starting off with the first thing you can do here in Galle is renting a scooter. We rented a scooter immediately when we got here just because it's so much easier getting around them and stopping at different beaches, and yeah, you just have so much more freedom, and you can skip the step of negotiating with tuk-tuk drivers, and we really like it. The traffic though here is crazy, so be careful with that, but if you're not scared of traffic, then you'll be totally fine. You can rent scooters almost anywhere. We ended up paying around $3-4 a day at the different places we rented from. The second thing you can do here in Galle and Unawatuna especially is to take a trip to the beach. There are so many beautiful beaches here. We are currently at the beach outside the Amari Hotel, and this place is stunning. Like, the waves are really high, but there's a lot of dogs here and there's no people. Definitely take the time to make a trip to the beach. And there are also certain beaches here that have turtles, and you can go snorkeling and you can go swimming with the stray dogs. Like, yeah, there are tons of things there to do. We just made it to Dream Cabana Beach. Come to this beach, it's really beautiful, but they also have the famous Instagram picture, the rope swing, and it's around 500 rupees for 3 swings, so we're gonna try to get our photo now. And it's nobody here because it's 6 in the morning, and yeah, we'll show you how it goes. Okay, so that was a success. It's 7:30 and it's still no people here, I guess because it's a Monday. And yeah, yesterday when we were here, I showed you it was a lot of people. So if you want to come for the swing, you can do that in the morning, and it costs 500 rupees per trip. So we paid around 1,000 just because both me and John wanted to try, and it was fun, and there's nobody here. We've been here an hour just drinking beer and checking out. He had taken care of some turtles that he was saving to put back into the water. And yeah, it's just really nice to be here when it's nobody else, and the lighting is beautiful and the sand is super soft. This is one of the things you can do if you are in Unawatuna. I didn't like Unawatuna beach that much, but yeah, this beach is really beautiful, and if you want to make a day trip, you can take a trip to Veligama, and then there have tons of beautiful beaches there as well. And I also heard that Jungle Beach here is really, really good. Also, a side tip, the sun is really strong in Sri Lanka, so if you're coming here, make sure to bring sunscreen, because it hasn't been the easiest task to get sunscreen in the stores here. I'm very lucky that I brought a lot of sunscreen from home because somebody told me to do it, so I'm telling you guys to do it so you can be prepared and don't get sunburned in this incredible sun. One of the things you can do here in Galle, that is to visit one of the dog shelters here. This place is called Dog Care Clinic, and it's like 10 minutes from Unawatuna Beach. So yeah, now we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna bring you guys to see over 300 dogs that they have there. Let's go. the Dog Care Clinic's mission is crystal clear. They're here to help the animals and the people of Sri Lanka. There's no food in here, buddy. Okay, so as you can see, it is so beautiful. It's literally like a resort for dogs, and they have over 300 dogs here. If you like dogs, I don't think there is a better place than this. This is one of the most organized operations I've seen in my entire travels. They have over 300 dogs at the clinic now, and every single dog has their own medical file with clear instructions on what they need in terms of help and medication. There are several different sections for the dog to make sure all the dogs get along and that the ones that are the same age stay together. So many puppies here. Oh, it's puppies over there too.
If the puppies they are down, get a body weight from 3.5 kilo, they go here into the kindergarten.
So this is the dog kindergarten.
That's
After
cute.
the kindergarten, they go into the teens garden. There are the teeners.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I love that. It's literally like a hotel for the dogs, and it's so beautiful there. And it was so nice to see how many of the locals were working there as well. How many people work here at the facility?
80.
As I said, they help in so many different ways, but some of their main priorities for the dogs are their neutering programs. They do this in order to reduce the amount of stray dogs in Sri Lanka. They also carry out mass vaccinations for all the dogs in their clinics, but also do random dogs on the street. One of the greatest programs they have is where they let local families foster a dog in exchange for a monthly stipend. That way they can help more dogs have safe homes and make more room for new dogs that are sick that need to be at the clinic. The foster program is a great way for families to earn money but also build relationships with the dogs. The Dog Care Clinic do random visits all the time to make sure all the dogs are being treated well and that no dogs are either tied up outside or not given food, etc. It was pretty heartbreaking to see so many sick dogs and to get to learn their stories. Some dogs had lost part of their legs and face because they either got run over by a car or they were too close to the train. And some even had burn marks all over their body because their previous owner had thrown boiling water on them to make them be silent. But with all these sad stories, it was really beautiful to see a place like this where they got taken such good care of. More countries should definitely have clinics like these.
Hey, Gypsy!
Let me introduce you first of all to Carla, the powerhouse of this place.
No, that's Marina.
I think she's pretty good. She's impressed us very much and she knows everything about this place. And the main work they do here is that they take in stray dogs, right?
Stray dogs and the local people, the poor people. Dogs.
Yeah, they help people here in this area in Sri Lanka that needs it. And this has been going on for 17 years?
Yeah.
17 years. And you have been here 10 years?
I'm 10 years.
Yeah, that's commitment. So yeah, I'm allowed to give her all the praise she needs. The main reason I think you guys that watch this video can help is by donating on the website,
Yes,
right?
Yes. If you want to help, then please donate on our website. There is a donation account. Every rupee, every cent is welcome and needed.
Yeah. Is it free for tourists to visit? We forgot to check that. Is it free for them to visit?
Yes.
And how can they donate if they don't have the computer with the website? Can they give cash here?
We get here a donation box. They can take a sponsorship. That's also very important and helpful because that is monthly.
Yeah.
So all the dogs eat from that.
Please, please, please make donations. And I will leave all the links in my description below so it's easy for you guys to donate.
I only want to thank you both, and I want to thank in the name of the voiceless dogs everyone who donate.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
So yeah, if you are in Sri Lanka and in Galle, I highly recommend checking out this place. Now, let me take you to the next thing you can do. Visit the Galle Fort. And that is just a mandatory thing you have to do if you are here. Behind me is the famous Galle lighthouse, and this is like the most famous lighthouse in all of this area for good reason. It has a lot of historical background, and this lighthouse and this whole fort was built in the 16th century by the Portuguese, and then it got taken over by the Dutch in the 17th century, and then eventually the British came and took over everything. That's the short history lesson. But yeah, this whole area is just so beautiful. And inside the whole fort there are tons of restaurants, nice cute little touristy stores. Literally just driving the scooter inside the fort makes you want to stop at every single street. There are so many charming, beautiful places. Overall, super lush and green. And if you want to be even more dedicated, there are tons of homestays inside this area as well, like family-run homestays where you can stay. Right now it's 6:30, and as you can see, the sky behind me is on fire. And right in front of me is Galle Fort. It's a really, really beautiful area. If you're here, I would suggest going all the way up to the fort, and then on the cliff over there you can see the really stunning beach. And I didn't know it was a beach right outside the fort, and it's actually really nice, shallow, and not a lot of waves, because all of Sri Lanka there's so many waves, but right down here it was actually pretty calm. So you could probably bring your swimsuit after you've been walking around in this intense heat. It is hot. So yeah, that is another thing I wanted to mention in this video. And now let me take you to the next one. Number 5 on our list is jewelry shopping. Diamond and gem stores. So yeah, that is another thing that you should check out if you're here. Sri Lanka are known for their beautiful gemstones and gold, so you can definitely find some really good deals here. Like yesterday, I got this really, really nice ring. It's my birthstone, it's a peridot, and silver here and gemstones are really cheap. And it was really affordable, like $40. They have so many nice little stores inside the fort that you can browse through, and it's really worth it. Okay, so another thing to do here in Galle is to get a massage either at a hotel or a homestay. I gotten both, so right now I'm getting a massage at the hotel, and I'll let you know how it is. But yeah, massages there are pretty affordable. So I'm gonna change into my massage outfit. Number 7 on the list is always one of my favorite, exploring the food scene. Sri Lanka does have some incredible food, and if you love curries, you're definitely in the right place. My favorite restaurant in Galle was definitely Coconut Sambal. This little gem is such a great place. Everything is homemade every day, and most of the curries are naturally vegan because they are traditional Sri Lankan food. The family that works there is great, and they also gave me a thorough explanation of each curry.
This is cabbage with leeks cooked with coconut milk, tofu, eggplant, banana curry. We call it cooked with plain banana and coconut milk. This is snake god. So all like except the chicken, this comes 100% vegan.
Everything. And you're Sam.
Yeah.
And this is everything vegan. And your name? Adil, nice to meet you.
They have incredible reviews as well, so definitely make sure to visit, and please order the ginger beer when you're there. It's homemade and it's so tasty.
It's the best ginger beer I had in my life.
The second place we really enjoyed was the new place called Dumpling House.
We are here at Dumpling House. It's inside Galle Fort, and this place actually has vegan dumplings. And I ordered a tofu bao bun. I actually never had a bao bun in my whole life because I think they're full with gluten, but I'm gonna try it here today. Overall, this is a really cute place, and the prices were fairly good. And John ordered prawn dumplings. So yeah, I will let you know how it is. And I included this place just because it has good reviews, and I wanted to try it out tonight. So we're still here an hour later because we ordered one more order of dumplings because they were literally so good.
And lastly, number 3 on the list is Steam Yard. This cute little place is almost right next to the beach. It was always busy when we walked by, and it was almost impossible to get a table. But when you did, it was really worth it. They made us incredible smoothie bowls, avocado toast, and everything I had been craving for a while. The staff is also really nice, and it's such a cool spot overall. Lastly, I wanted to include some honorable mentions. We did not do any of this because we didn't have time, but it looked really cool if you have the time. Number 8 on our list, attend a cooking class. You can basically do this in most of the towns in Sri Lanka, but it was signs everywhere in Galle to do it. Number 9 on our list is to join a jewelry making class. This is something I really wanted to do, and we saw several of the jewelry stores offer it inside the Galle Fort, and it just looked so cool. You can book both of these things when you just walk around in the street, but if you want more options, you can always look on Airbnb experiences.
So yeah, there you have it guys. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you got some good tips for things to do here in Galle and Unawatuna. And remember, if you're renting a scooter, be careful because traffic is crazy. And yeah, definitely make a trip to the beach and make a trip to the dog shelter. That was my favorite things to do here. I will also leave the link for the donations for the dog shelter below so you can check them out and hopefully donate something. Everything helps. I will end the video here today and I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of our time here in Galle. Whoop, my flower flew away. And they also have these beautiful flowers everywhere here in Sri Lanka. Remember to subscribe if you like this video, remember to leave a comment, that helps so much, and remember to share this video because that helps my channel out so much to get viewed to more people. And yeah, I'm just so excited to see so many new faces here, and if you are from Sri Lanka and you're watching this, please let me know where you're watching from. I would love to know, and I'll see you guys later in my next episode. Bye!